Good evening, everyone, and happy Saturday. What is it? The 17th, 2022. Bonus day 113 for me. Wowza, what a beautiful, fun day with the Lord continuing to lead the way. From Sam's Club to Portillo's to St. Joe and finally Silver Beach Pizza, I have so many peeps to thank. Let and Don are two beautiful angels put on our beloved path today. When you ask God if it's okay to help out Tribe Sister that's letting you stay in her beloved home for free with the gifted monies for groceries and lunch, then later he approves with the totals having 333s and 7s, you know it was definitely heaven sent and exactly what you're supposed to do. Then my brother Don, where do I begin? This brother is a man of God, and we share Christ's beloved blood. He invited us to go to Lake Michigan for the sunset tonight, and I told him it was dependent on my health. I asked for prayers yesterday that I would be well enough to go. By God's incredible grace, I was healthy enough to ride along. What a beautiful day for a drive. He asked what I was hungry for and what I liked. I told him I barely eat and I like pretty much everything. I said, you know what I would like? Pizza. I can't remember the name. Then he chimed in Silver Beach Pizza. That's it. Since I've never had it, nor has Hannah, he gifted us a wonderful dinner and we even shared an Italian beef sandwich. Yum, yum. Now I understand why everybody goes there. It's delicious, delightful. And what a beautiful drive for it. I'm telling you, it was great. Since it was a long wait, we took a stroll on the beach and spoke with several peeps along the path. Told them to tune in to our YouTube channel as we did earlier in the day. We went to YouTube and Portillo's. And and told people that every hit yielded a call to Jesus. I want to personally thank all of those incredible brothers and sisters for helping fill our lamp oils up the way along the way today. You know who you are. And then Diana Anna, I think that's who it was at Portillo's. Special prayer request for you, love. Especially giving Francis Hannah Grace so much love and attention. You made our day as I continue my journey with congestive heart failure and my end of day so much brighter. I'm just shrinking every day. Doesn't matter how much I eat, I don't gain weight now. So bonus day 113 has been incredible. And when you meet such joyful, loving humans, you are thankful to God for those angels he put on our beloved path. To see a building at Silver Beach with the number 333, Don and I looked at each other and I went, just saying. Early, I decided after the first email received from Trinity, I would have another pair of eyes shield me from the potential harm. I mean, the feeling of projectile vomiting after the first one left a bad taste in my mouth. Plus, with my elevated blood pressure of 158/98, with a pulse of 76, when I know my resting in the Florida Keys and is well documented, has been 106/67 and my pulse has been in the 450s and 60s, made me want to protect myself from any potential darkness that may exist in any future emails. To think the second email could be any worse than I had previously read made the decision to have a tribe sister whom I trust read it. Thought it might make it a little clearer. I decided if it was worthy of my eyes and heart enduring after she proofread it, then I would be safe. After sleeping on it another night, I decided that instead of a tribe sister, I would ask a tribe brother, whom I trust, read both emails. After he read the first one, he looked at me and said, "You've got to be kidding." I said no, and it gave me the feeling of projectile vomiting, and my BP shot up. Here's the next one. I opened the email from a pastor at Trinity and only saw the pastor's name at the bottom, then handed him my phone. He never spoke a word. However, after I opened the email to pass him my phone, my chest pain started increasing. I had to hold on to my heart My beloved heart of gold, I would do anything for anyone with. Love thy neighbor as thyself. The more he read, the worse I got. The content was written all over his face, yet he never spoke a word about its content. He also never read it out loud. However, his face kept telling the story. The darkness surfaced as soon as I handed him the phone. The rage that was present upon this pastor writing the email to me was unleashed the second I opened it up. His diagnosis, my tribe brother, after reading the email, do not read that pastor's email. Although the word love was referenced in the pastor's email, he did not feel the love in the pastor's spirit. He said, if I don't feel the love, you certainly won't feel the love, especially with them knowing about your ongoing medical conditions. Now remember, they've been a part of it for over 2 years. So this is not a newsflash to them. They are well aware. To think a pastor, whom I looked up to, used the word love, not as a verb, but as a weapon of destruction, speaks volumes for the God he worships. A pastor who worships our Creator would not ever write something so evil. My question, would Jesus write such an email to anyone? My tribe brother's answer, never. Nor would Jesus have denied entry to his church to anyone ever. Just so everyone is crystal clear, my tribe brother, whom I entrusted to read this on my behalf, is a pastor. Peeps, you need to take off the blindfolds. As I can see through their biblical stupidity when they went to seminary school. I have to ask, what exactly are they teaching at seminary school? Seminary school, for Pete's sakes. Love for the damn devil is what it sounds like to me, just saying. All I can say is that pastor at Trinity Lutheran in Elkhart, Indiana, better drop to his knees and repent to God for what he wrote in that ungodly email. The good Lord that resides in heaven saw what you wrote. And if you think that was something a Christian pastor using the Bible as his law should write, think again. Shame on you. And I looked up to you, Pastor. Apparently, it was okay to live in sin and be a member of your church, but when you start being obedient to God, then using your voice asking questions, you are denied access to their house of worship. Just saying. To think, Pastor, you know my medical conditions and would send such a heartless email is beyond heartbreaking. Again, I haven't read it and I won't. But the writing was on the wall. And when I said this to my tribe brother, who is a pastor, he said, no, you're spot on. I thank God for my tribe brother, a pastor, protecting me from you and the rest of those hypocrites at Trinity that slammed the door in my face. To think I used to tell everyone how wonderful a church I attended, including bringing multiple visitors in, makes me want to vomit. More nonsense out of a church that clearly is a member of this ongoing tyrant regime. I will never forget my grandpa, Jimmy Johnson. When I went to Augustana Lutheran years ago, he said Lutherans, well, they're just jerked over Catholics. Well, Grandpa, you were correct. Pastor, you wear a robe of honor. Yet where is the honor in sending an email to a Christian minister whom has been a member of your beloved church for over 10 years, using love as a weapon of destruction? That throne you sit upon, all holier than thou, is beyond disrespectful to our Creator. You call yourself a man of God, yet you are weakened by the enemy, just like the other pastors I've encountered in the now 7 states our Heaven's Treasure ministry has taken us through. A man of God wears his robe of righteousness with honor and integrity, fueled by the love of Jesus, whom was sacrificed for the sins of the world. I use God's words as my armor, to protect my beloved heart from those whom throw stones attempting to weaken my already beaten and broken body. Talk about dodging a bullet. I can't thank my tribe brother, whom is a pastor, enough for shielding me from a darkness I will never understand out of a church I once called my forever home. Peeps, wake up and look around, because this ongoing war of good versus evil could be right in front of your faces in your beloved house of worships. God continues to wake me up, and I keep asking him if I'm to surrender those pastors, whom clearly are ignorant to God's beloved written words, and he has yet to tell me to be silent. Knowing of my ongoing medical issues, then sending an ungodly email proves exactly why I will never step foot in Trinity Lutheran in Elkhart, Indiana, on County Road 6 ever again unless the good Lord walks in with me, holding my hand, leading the way. You call yourself a pastor of a church of God? What a complete disgrace to the robe you wear, and beyond a smack in the face to our beloved God, our Creator, and his beloved Son. I am fed up with pastors walking around claiming they are men of God when all it is a role being played by changing the color of the outer garments. Dressing up like Madonna doesn't make me Madonna, nor does dressing up like a pastor make you a bloody pastor. Be obedient and drop to your knees and repent to God, because he witnessed your words. He witnessed your intent and shielded me from your ongoing abuse I call BS, biblical stupidity. I am not sorry my lamp oil is overflowing, that it's so bright you feel the need to harm others. It saddens me I called Trinity my home. Instead, I've had the door repeatedly slammed in my face by several of the hypocrites that attend worship in your sanctuary. Proverbs 10:12, King James Version. Hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. Love to all bunches and bunches. Bye.